Here we are in the wonderful Prince of Wales pub in Green Tie, and I'm really pleased to say that I've been joined by Sid Goldsmith and Danny Pedler of Tarren. Two-thirds of Tarren. Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely. Thanks for having us.
No, it's a pleasure. And I see you've got your instruments with you. What are you going to play for us? What instruments are you playing today?
This is a Cittern or a Nordic mandola. Cittern was once a very popular instrument in England, and then it was popular in Scotland, and now it's popular in Scandinavia. And I'm trying to make it popular here again.
I'm sure you will.
And also an English concertina, which we've just found out is the national instrument of England, which is a bit strange because probably only 5 or 6 people play them.
But you're bringing that back into circulation.
Yeah,
as well.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best.
And what about you, Danny? What have you got there?
Yeah, I'm just playing a piano accordion. That's me. But so we're a trio, and the missing third today is Alex Garden, who plays fiddle. So
Right.
that's what we-
Okay. Well, we'll manage without them. But I wanted to know why you decided to come along and support me on this walk that I'm doing, this 180-mile walk. I was going to say 180-mile-an-hour walk, but it doesn't feel like that today.
Yeah, a few reasons. I mean, fans of the show, you know, it's great. But also, Help Musicians are just an amazing charity. They've been great to both of us. I've been through their hearing and health scheme. I've had some counselling from them on their Musicians Mind Matter scheme, and during the lockdown, they were brilliant at helping musicians financially when there was no chance of gigging, and they've always made things very easy to approach them and ask for help and give whatever they can. They're fantastic.
Wonderful. Thank you for coming to support us. Take it away.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, folks. Cheers, lads at the bar. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll plod on with a song, an old English song called "Rigs of the Time," and it's one of these kind of formulaic songs. It's got like a template where there's a chorus that you can all sing along, and it's about like the cheats and the bad guys. Basically, it's a naughty list essentially, and every verse is a different naughty. And the oldest versions of this were the naughty people were like the butcher and the baker and those sort of people, the artisanal craftspeople that we value massively these days. But over time it's been rewritten, and it's become a bit politicized. People have added different verses, and we tend to rewrite it every time we play it because there's always something to write about. There's something in the news, isn't there? You know, another naughty person. So this is Rigs of the Time. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. Come all you good people, I must bring you in to hear a few words about swindles and stings. In this generation, as much as the last, there's those who hold power with cunning and craft. Honesty's all out of fashion. These are the rigs of the time. These are the rigs of the time. Here's to the lawmaker who's duping our votes, who loves to rise higher with hands on our throats, or gifting out contracts to their mates on the low. It's a funny old farmer who reaps but not sows. Honesty's all out of fashion. These are the rigs of the times and you all. These are the rigs of the time. If your ancestors gained by the conquering hand, and you pay for excluding the rent from the land, will small farmers strive for a wage from their crops? Your pillars must fall if you're skimming the top. Honesty's all out of fashion. These are the rigs of the times and you all. These are the rigs of the time. There's families running from wars we helped start, and we hear not but pile the Home Office chant. They stand at the platform and shout, stop the boat, let's send the whole cabinet and see if they float. No wonder house prices have gone through the roof, and we're paying them off till we're long in the tooth. If you own one or two, you draw rent to buy more. If you've no deposit, you'll still have them more. Honesty's all out of fashion. These are the rigs of the times and you all. These are the rigs of the time. Now the very best plan that I could ever find is to capture their bluster, send them up high, and when they are up there the cloud it will burst. The biggest old rascal come tumbling down first. Honesty's all out of fashion. These are the rigs of the times and you all. These are the rigs of the time. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you, folks. I'm going to swap up these. Here we go.
Nice one, yeah. So, so as Tarren, we are loosely kind of linked to the English folk tradition, or rooted there, as we say. So a lot of the stuff what we write is original, but in that kind of style, really. So obviously that's a traditional tune that we've Tarrened up. And the first one was an original tune that I wrote, and this next one is a set of 3/2 hornpipes, which is an English time signature tune, and we've written those 3 ourselves. The first one was written by Alex, called Dinkies. The second one is Control Room by Sid, and the Stepped Forward by Sid is the third one as well. And yeah, do you want to talk about the hornpipe?
Yeah, 3/2. This is a geeky bit for folk at home. I don't know if you want this, but you're having it. So it's the 3/2 hornpipe. Is all of this is dance music, by the way. It's always a bit strange that we tend to play for people sat down and we sit down and we dance in our seats, but that's about as far as we get. But the 3/2 hornpipe is a tune or a time signature that appears only in England, as far as we know. And there must have been a really popular dance for it, because there are hundreds of these in old fiddle manuscripts from all over England, especially up around Northumbria. There's so many of them. Great tunes. There must have been a great dance to go with it, but the dance has been lost. It fell out of favour at some point, and it's just lost in the midst of time. Alex Garden, who isn't here today, who we play with a lot, is convinced that it looked a lot like the Macarena. But we just don't know. We just don't know. So, yeah, it could have been.
I'll try and demonstrate that as
if
you're
you
playing.
could, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, I'll stand by.
Standing by.
So some hornpipes.
Hornpipes. Thank you very much. Thank you. I think we'll just do one more thing. We'll do another song. We're going to do the new one or the old one?
We're going to try a new one for
Let's
you.
do a new one. There we
go. So although the first one is a new one, it's a tune I wrote called Claudia's, which isn't on our record, our debut record, which is called Revel. So this one is a new one as well. So we've got plans for a second album, and that's gonna come out next year sometime. And lots of stuff's there. We're working on it. It's very exciting and lovely.
Yeah, there's a lot of material on the table. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's nice to be creating again.
Totally, yeah. And this is a song I wrote called Sunk, which is a lot of themes going on. We thought it'd be nice to do today because of help musicians. It's a song about mental health in some way, and lots about finding comfort in home really. Home is important, is really important, and I think when I was writing this song, we were on tour. We were on tour back in April with Tarren, and when we came to the East Anglian bit, so near where we are now, ish. We, me and Sid are from around there, and you're from Norfolk, and as the hills start to get less, and as it starts to flatten out, it hit us, didn't it? Just all that coming home is beautiful. So it's a song a bit about that, and a bit about I feel like I'm often told to go and achieve and do and be proactive, but it's actually nice to take some time and go home, get better. So it's a song about that. So we're loosely based in the English folk tradition, but we also do pop songs. So there we go. So this is a song called Sunk, and it's very new. So
it's very new. This will be the first time it's ever been played outside of one of our houses. Yeah. So we'll see how we get on, won't we? Thanks for coming and listening, folks. It's really nice to have some friends here. This is great. Yeah. Okay. Nothing quite hits you like how the hills start to wane. Marital tract and sky wide and welcome. Embrace the meaning of home in fullest form. Wind and water and soil that sustained you. Close your eyes. Feel the breeze. Reforge your tide. Shiver like the reeds and slow down. You're home now. No need to explain how. These tree boughs weave round. You're sunk into the ground. 1 hour or 2:45s to connect. Waves reflecting the smiles, 10 songs or less. Give your voices to us, clap your hands out of time. Head home and we are gone at the last chime. The dirt of the road clings too tight to shake off. To the land that we know, the curves of close your eyes. Feel the breeze. come and refill your cup, make the terminal choice. How can we heed the warning? Counterfeit morning, prescription pills, numb life ills. The garden is growing, the whiskey is flowing, bread is baking, wood kitchen's waking. The table is laden, familiar cadence. Take the time to cease, take the time and slow down. You're home now, no need to explain how. These tree boughs we've crowned, you're sunk into the ground. Slow down, you're home now, no need to explain how. These tree boughs we've round, you're sunk into the ground. Thank you very much.
Sid Goldsmith and Danny Pedler of Tarren. That was absolutely beautiful.
Thanks for
Making
having
me
us
feel
back.
slightly homesick, actually, because I haven't been home for a long time. So
Oh.
it was really moving, and I have to stand really close to you when I'm recording. So it's and I'm listening on headphones, and it's incredibly moving to listen to that song. Thank you so much for coming to
It's a
support the
pleasure.
walk.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for all you're doing. Yeah,
Thank
we'll
you.
see you at Folk East when you get there.
Yeah, we'll see you there. And thanks to everybody who's come to listen. Thank you very much indeed.